back, everyone, to the Rankaholics
Hold on.
podcast. What?
We're recording now.
Oh, were we not recording before?
No, we're not.
Are you effing kidding
We
me?
didn't have a solid start.
It's fine. You know what? We'll do it normally next time we record.
Yeah.
I want to do pee-pee. Sorry, producer Pat is what I said. Don't get that the wrong way.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Rankaholics podcast. I am your host, Gianluca, and I'm joined by my two favorite co-hosts for the next hour,
Okay.
Pat and Jordan.
Yep, that's my name.
Messed up your name.
No, Jordan's the name.
It's Jordan. Back to Jordan.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Just like that.
That was the last podcast.
Okay, good. Thank goodness, because I can't keep track anymore.
Yeah, I couldn't keep track anymore either.
So, okay, I have a challenge for you guys for this podcast.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hee.
Let's try to go the whole podcast without using the word like
Oh, gosh.
in every sentence. Like,
Yeah, you already failed.
and I already failed.
You
No,
suck.
that did not work
Can
out.
I write this down real quick? Don't use the word like.
Only use it when it's necessary,
Yeah.
not as a
Like
filler.
now.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's what I meant to use.
I like that.
That's what I meant to do it then.
I
but
don't
then
like
I
that.
Said, but I used
like
it wrong,
This is going to be so much fun.
I've already
I'm just going to find ways to use it.
Why, did you
I've
listen to the podcast over and just heard like a bunch?
well, not just us, but there's
Yeah.
a podcast. You know that Stay Hot podcast that
I hate
the Justin Tucker, they were doing the
Yeah, those buffoons.
yeah. So they had a couple people on, or they had like their discussion. Oh, shoot, I think I said like. Anyway,
Yeah,
this
I
is gonna be
think,
so much
John,
fun.
like, I think you're the
It's going to
problem.
be annoying.
They had their
Like,
discussion.
I can't believe this.
They had their discussion, and they kept saying the word like a bajillion times, and it was really noticeable.
Mm.
And then I've listened to ours, and it's noticeable. I mean, it's very it's noticeable for
Maybe
everyone.
not as
'Cause
bad as them, or
it was noticeable. So I've just been trying to like no.
Gianluca.
No, that one works. I've been trying to. Oh,
Why?
it doesn't. You
No,
could
it
not
doesn't.
use it. Yeah.
This is
See?
the worst.
Yeah.
I think it's podcast because I've been doing it with talking with Jeremy, and I've slowed my thinking process, and it's the worst because I'll lose my train of thought so fast
Yeah. Yeah.
because
You're just.
I can't use a filler word.
Yeah, you're thinking. You're overthinking.
But you don't think about it.
You got me on edge now, man.
And
I know.
it's so I've already messed up.
I'm not
20
going to be
times.
me during the podcast.
So,
I'm 100% so far.
you know what? Hold on. It's okay if
Same,
you've
brother.
done no talking. I've done all the talking. It's
Not
okay
my
if you.
problem.
That's the key to success.
Yeah, don't do any talking. We're just all sitting here silently.
Can't fail if they don't say anything.
Anyway, it's okay if you fail,
I could have
but
read a
I've
script.
been trying to work it out because it's so much more when someone is talking and they don't use it a bunch or ever, but they're talking fast normally.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah. a lot more
refreshing.
attractive.
and
too.
you know they sound way more smarter. So
That's why I'm not attracted to Gianluca, because he keeps saying
the
it.
word like, yeah.
You're attracted
So-
to me though right now.
Yeah, you know,
Hey,
pretty much every day.
That's every time.
Anyway, all right. So there's a couple stuff I want to talk about from the previous podcast. So if you didn't listen to that last time, go ahead and do that. It was a great episode, I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys.
I did not like that episode.
okay,
I was
that's
misunderstood on the bracket, not the bracket, the
It
format of the draft.
The draft did not
And-
put me in a particular light.
Because I had a bad draft. It's not my fault. Okay? This next one,
Okay.
I'm prepared. I'm guaranteeing you I'm getting voted for number one.
Okay.
Okay. Share the results from last time.
I will.
Please don't.
So, one sec. So been talking to some people, and they really like the new format, by the way. So shout out to them. And
Yeah.
I think it's really working in our favor. So, our views have been
good
going.
job, guys.
Our views have been going up on
Congrats.
YouTube. Our views have been going up on YouTube. So
They have out of nowhere.
kind
this
of
makes
out of
no
nowhere.
sense.
So, and I was talking to some people, like through our church.
No.
And they were, oh yeah, I think I've listened to a couple episodes, and I'd never met them before, so it was kind of, oh, okay, nice.
Interesting.
Meanwhile, I told Brianna you should be on the podcast again sometime, and she said I haven't caught up. I was like, never mind.
She won't listen.
She won't
No,
know.
she's because she's listening to a book or something like a nerd. So.
Hey, that's 10 times easier. That is
I
way
know.
easier to listen to a book than to read a book.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I could listen to all the books if I wanted to, but not
True.
read them. Anyway, so let's go over a couple things from the last episode. So we discussed Christmas decorations versus Halloween decorations on the podcast list. Which ones do we like better? And the final result, heavy landslide, Christmas decorations won. Very few, 85 to 15%.
Totally understandable.
Yeah.
Which is fair. I was curious to why people. Well, I didn't ask anybody, but it was interesting to see who said they liked the Halloween decorations. Jeremy, talked to him a lot, and he does not like Christmas. He's kind of a Scrooge.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's negative Nancy.
He's kind of a neighbor.
He is.
So-
No, he literally is a neighbor.
Anyway, he just doesn't like Christmas, which is
Yeah.
What a
weird,
Scrooge.
Interesting.
That is
Because
very
a lot of
interesting.
people love Christmas.
Mhm.
So.
Mm.
The other thing, though, that we did on the last episode was our draft for the. I keep pulling up notes in every other app but the photo app. We did our TV show draft, and the final results for that, as I predicted, or I think we all predicted, Pat won with 61%, followed by me with a 22%, and Jordan last 17%.
You guys are lucky I auto picked.
So, if you want
Shut
to, if
it.
you want to know the final, I
Wait,
guess.
who even voted for me? Because I feel like I don't deserve the votes.
Well, I don't know if I can pull them. I might be able to pull them
I'm
up.
surprised it was that much of a landslide in my favor. I thought we'd be closer.
No. See, Pat, I think you severely underrated or underestimated your list because you had New Girl Office and
Yeah.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So
Yeah, you had a
Yeah.
nice trio there.
that was kind of just the.
Yeah, I really crushed it.
Okay, so I can tell you.
Except for one.
I
pick.
can't tell you who voted for who.
Arthur.
That one threw me off. I was like, Arthur.
That-
All right,
You
so
had a good
The
thing going.
sleeper pick. I'm still a championship team, and they'll be like,
Sam voted for your list, Jordan.
See, Sam's a guy
See what's
who
SpongeBob.
knows when he sees a good TV show, and that won me right there.
I'd like to shout
Sam.
out Gregory and Vincent for liking my list as well.
Terrible opinions from both of those guys.
And then just everybody liked Pat's list.
It's
Yeah.
fair. It's fair.
So, all girls.
Sweet. I've got that.
Seems kind of biased. Pat has a lot of friends that are girls.
Do you not?
No,
Okay.
I think
Bummer.
I have a lot of girls who think that I'm their friend, but it just doesn't.
it doesn't work that way.
Okay.
In Rankaholics history today, that was everything I had to bring up. But Rankaholics history today, or not today exactly, but I guess a week or a year ago today, not today, but this week.
Yes.
We had
Get it
Annie.
out.
We had Annie on the episode to do the ranking of the 70s to 90s music
Right.
artists.
Right.
When we found out that ABBA and Thomas the
Train.
Thomas
the Train.
Tank Engine Train
Yeah.
sound the same. So
That crushed her heart, and it was
That
It
was
is
that's
hilarious.
one of the funniest moments in our history.
yeah,
That was
So-
so funny.
that was pretty funny. I almost wanted to go listen to it again. So, but no, yeah, I was curious where we were at a year ago today, and yeah, that's where we're at. So.
That is hilarious.
Okay. Well, let's get into this week's. Do you guys have anything you want to bring up? Say we had. I guess when this episode comes out, well, it'll be Tuesday, but the next one will be past Halloween. So, if you have anything
Mm.
Halloween left that you want to say it now. If not, then just disregard. Pretend Halloween doesn't exist. Because we kind of talked about
Sure.
it a lot
I
this last
think we went over the main things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I will say I did go to Scarywood.
Oh yeah, that's something. And how was it? That was your first time?
It was my first time. I can say I've went now. You know, it was fun. I don't get jump scared easily.
You
So
do?
I don't.
Oh.
So I just like, we
He
just
was
like
locked
walked in, and like people are doing that, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? Just like,
that's the best part.
Yeah.
Is just going around
Yeah.
and acting normal around the people trying to scare you.
I think it was Giuliano told me, he warned me about bushes. So every bush would walk by, I'm like, bush, 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 and I was just ready.
Start
And-
you'd be poking a
Start
stick in.
And like the first time I did that, we walked around the corner, and then a guy who had already walked by us came back and like jumped up from behind a garbage can, which was right next to bushes, and I was like, bush, told you. And it was actually a garbage can, but it worked. But
Did
there
they have
were-
random mazes throughout the
yeah, I guess there was only one maze,
Mhm.
like from you go through Clown Town,
Right.
And I walked up and kicked a clown, and then one of the actors was like, "Don't kick the clown! Don't touch
You
him!"
actually kicked a
Yeah.
clown?
They're just
My
props.
gosh.
Oh,
I didn't
oh,
like-
Oh,
I didn't
not
like-
their actual person.
No, no.
Oh, I thought you
They're the
meant-
ones. They're the ones hanging.
Oh, gotcha.
It wasn't like a hard kick though. I just
Mhm.
like
Slightly
playfully
kicked it.
touched it. And
Oh,
she was
yeah.
like, "Don't touch the clowns." And I was like,
Are you a scary person? That's the scariest person here.
but there was a midget. I don't know if you've seen the midget, and he normally has a chainsaw, and he was dressed as Chucky this time.
Oh, that's
Bring
pretty cool.
some
I don't
push
know
off.
if
Push
there
him
was
down.
I don't know if there was a Chucky with the chainsaw.
I don't think there was.
Last
There was
year.
like a really tall person on like stilts.
Oh,
You
yeah.
couldn't see.
Yeah,
Like I remember like walking by and I was like, oh yeah, I'm not scared.
there was.
And then they started chasing after me.
yeah,
Like, oh yeah, really? I'm like,
we walked by her, and she had a like fake taser or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Walked by, and I was like, "What are you, 5'3", 5'4"? And then she made some joke back. I forget what she said. And then
Did she roast you?
no, she
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
She tried. I was like,
That was
"Work on it, lady."
Get back to me when you actually hurt my feelings.
When you have a good comeback.
Yeah.
But the quarry, the bloody quarry, is that what it's called? Blood.
Corey?
The quarry? Oh, the
The
video game that we didn't haven't
Oh
played
my
in a while.
gosh.
A
It's been a
while.
couple months.
The
This is
blood.
the season to get back in.
What's it called, guys?
I don't know. I've only been once
Oh,
or twice.
gosh.
I've been twice, but it's been a long time.
I've been once.
Anyways, we were like walking through, and there was like an operating table,
Mm-hmm.
and the lady behind the table was an actor, but then the person in front, I was like, oh, it was obviously like just fake bones on the table, but then like the shoulders and head sat up, so it was an actor that was just their top half. So that kind of caught me off guard, but other than that, it was fun. I didn't get scared that easily. We went on 2 rides.
Only
went
2
on-
the whole time.
Yeah, we went on. We got in
didn't go on
line
that many.
for.
I we did.
We
more
did
than
the
2.
super roundup.
Okay.
I was making jokes
did-
on that the whole
We did that
time.
new one that's there.
Yeah, we
the
did
new
a
roller
stunt,
coaster.
Stunt pilot.
I loved that. Remember,
That was
because I Shazammed whatever
Yeah, I
they were
do
listening to, and
remember
it was Hall of Fame football music or something like that.
Yeah, it was a good song.
Yeah, that was a
love
good
that.
ride. We got all the way to the top, and then they shut it down, and they're like, "We need to go do a cell phone retrieval."
Oh.
We're like, "Great." So we waited like another 10 minutes, and then it's over in like 20 seconds. But the
The
drop,
Stunt pilot?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the drop
It is a
right.
really good.
was
I think
Yeah.
I was in the front when I.
Isn't
did
the
that
drop
ride.
just like
Straight-
basically
yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
it's
it's
more
like
like,
Dips in.
yeah, dips in a little
more
bit.
than 90 degrees.
Yeah, I remember doing that. That was a fun.
The
that's a
Blood
good one.
Bayou is what I was trying to think.
Did we didn't even go to Silverwood this year.
I think we had plans
Possible plans.
and it just never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Just kinda how it goes.
have you guys done Total Darkness?
What's that?
It's just like a maze inside, and it is completely dark.
No, we did a different maze where it was a bunch of like funny mirrors and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
clown. It's past Aftershock,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yep.
So
I think they changed it this year. This year it was called Chuckles 3D Sideshow. And apparently they give you 3D glasses. And I was like, that sounds fun. We walked over to it, and the line was insanely long. And I was like, uh-uh. And then people were coming out, and I was like, was it worth it? And this girl's like, no, didn't even get scared once. She was being kidding. But I was like, maybe next time. Because it sounds like it's pretty amazing. They have, like, trippy stuff in there, whatever.
damn.
Mirrors.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Total Darkness, they, like, blind you with a light before you go in so your eyes can't
Mhm.
adjust. And then you go in, like, with a group of 10, and you just have to, like, navigate your way through. And there's stuff hanging from the ceiling. You don't know it's there because it's completely dark, so that catches you off guard.
They blind you with a light? Is that
Yeah.
legal?
I mean, it's not, like, crazy bright, but it's just, like, so you can't adjust your eyes to the darkness. You still can't see squat.
I can
in
adjust
there.
my eyes. I'm built different.
Okay.
I'm him.
I'm literally him.
I'm him.
They used to a long time ago, back when I was a freshman.
Yeah.
That was the first time I went, and they had a train ride. I'm sure they still do this, but they had a train ride. During normal Silverwood, they have a train ride that goes around the whole amusement park. But during Scarywood, you can go on it, and there'll be people that will attack
From the outside.
Right. Yeah, and
That's cool.
they used to. I don't know if they still do it now, but they had some sort of accident where one of the people that was playing a zombie or something like broke her arm because she like fell off.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Something like that.
Just
So, but I don't know if they still do that, but
yeah.
but those are fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if they still do those train rides.
I didn't see it going while we were there. We didn't do the I don't know if it's the Tremors or Timber Terror.
Oh, that
Timber
goes
Terror
backwards.
goes backwards.
Yeah.
We didn't do that
I don't know
because
if
the
we
line
did
was
that.
insane. And
I don't
like,
even remember
don't care
what we
that
did
much.
other than stunt
Stunt
pilot.
pilot. Yeah. Stunt
Yeah.
pilot. The random mazes that we walked through. Did we do aftershock? I feel like we
I-
did.
Thought we did.
Then we did that other.
Aftershock isn't open in Scarywood.
We did do one. Now that I remember, I don't remember what roller coaster it was, but I remember we were all trying to get on at the same time,
Oh.
and I got
Left Behind.
I got left behind, but like Celine stayed on the ride
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
and didn't move.
Oh,
We were
yeah.
supposed to exit, and then I just went with
Oh.
her.
Yeah.
But
I think I remember that. Because Mariella was with us also.
I don't remember what ride that was though.
That might have been. I don't know if it was stunt pilot.
It wasn't. It wasn't stunt pilot. I don't think.
I just remember. I forgot what song they were playing, but where they had the past aftershock, that other not maze, but clown house type area. They were playing some rock music, but it was like
Yeah.
covers of songs
Yeah.
that we knew.
Huh.
Forgot what song it was, but pretty big meme at the time. So, but overall experience of Scarywood.
It was fun. It was fun. I will probably do it again just because I'm like, ooh, that would have been fun to do. But it wasn't a
This guy.
game changer. Tickets are like $55.
But I mean, Silverwood's
I mean,
like $60.
I was gonna say it's Silverwood, so
I have no interest in roller coasters really. And
can I ask why?
I'm just not a roller coaster person.
You scared or?
No, I've done them, but now I'm like, I can say I've done them, and it's like people, there's people that like have to make it a thing at least once or twice a year to go to like the theme park or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
if it happens, usually I'm at the point where it's like, if it happens, it happens.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's different types of people.
Right.
There's people that are like, we have to go to Silverwood once this year at
Mhm.
least, and I just like don't have as much of an interest in roller coasters, but they're fun.
I do like going out to Silverwood. It's
Yeah.
not that I never want to go out there. It's just
yeah.
I haven't been there probably a few years.
because you haven't been here since.
I'm not counting Scarywood last year.
Right.
It's
Because
like
you
a
didn't go
normal
last
day.
year.
It's been a long time.
You didn't
since
go
I've been
last
there.
year when I went with Aunt Jeannie and all of them.
No.
And then I feel like we went another time with Brianna, but I don't know about that.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I haven't been to Silverwood in years.
Yeah.
but yeah.
Same.
First time for Scarywood.
roller coasters are a different breed, you know.
Yeah.
I have always enjoyed roller coasters. That's something that
Depends
I
on the
don't mind
roller
doing.
coaster.
It really I was always scared of aftershock, and then I went on it, and I've never been scared since to go on it, ever.
Mm,
But
it's-
a couple years. Yeah, I mean,
It wasn't
Yeah.
like
I'm not a heights person.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's really a heights person.
There's a certain height people will go.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
But I think it was Trimmers that always got me. Every time I see the roller coaster go down, I see the thing shake.
Oh.
I'm like,
Yeah. Made out of wood. You're like, how is that thing
Screw
standing?
that.
I'm
Like
good.
corkscrew and aftershock.
Yeah.
And these ones, they're all like, there's like it's not wood.
Yeah, they're
wood
new.
built. It's
Mhm.
new, brand new. They're using steel. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I would imagine
Aluminum.
it's more expensive.
Aluminium.
So I was like, oh,
Alum.
that seems more sturdy. I trust that ride.
Yeah. But you hear like tremors go by and it like rattles and you're
Does,
like,
Yeah.
does that really bother
if
you?
I get on that it could
That
be
it
the last
friggin'
time.
shakes.
Yeah, I mean, like for all the times that ride has been operational,
Yes, I know what you're saying, but what
But
if the
it's-
one time
yeah,
I get on
Is the last time
this
it
thing
ever
breaks?
runs.
you are
Next thing you know, I'm dead.
I'm sure there's a
You
stat,
fly into the
I
freeway,
am sure there's a stat where
Dead.
you are safer to go on a roller coaster ride.
then up in an
Actually,
airplane.
I don't know.
Yeah, pull the
Then-
stat up.
I don't know. I'm talking this ride in particular, not roller coaster rides. But
I'm just saying, I know on the off chance I'm gonna be unlucky, I'm gonna be the one who dies.
you wanna know something funny? Everybody says, "Oh, I have the worst luck ever." Everybody says that.
Whoa.
Everybody says that.
I
Okay.
have like
Okay.
decent luck. Okay.
But everybody's like, "Oh, I have the worst luck. I'm unlucky. This would happen to me."
I only say that when I'm
Everyone's-
playing fantasy football. So
At some point, if everybody's unlucky, then nobody's unlucky.
True. Well,
but what if I'm more unlucky than all of them?
still unlucky.
Unlucky. I
How
guess.
safe are roller coasters?
For how much green you're wearing? Can't be unlucky.
We'll put
I
it
don't know.
this way.
I walked through in like under quite a few ladders while I'm at work. So
You know what?
But how many pennies have you found heads up
0
in your
that I
lifetime?
remember.
But you don't remember when you pick up a penny. You just like, oh, a penny. That's heads up. Do you, when it's tails up and it's a penny, do you
Yes.
Do you avoid
I
it?
don't care.
I pick it up.
I don't
I
believe in
care.
like walking under a ladder is
any-
gonna
is
give me
there- is
this
there
year's
any-
of
a black
bad luck.
cat.
Is there
I don't
any,
know.
no? Is there anything that you
Stay
are
away.
superstitious about? Not superstitious, but let's say we were watching a sports, because when it comes to sports, superstition.
Completely different.
Exactly.
I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
Okay, Michael
When
Scott.
it comes to sports, all roller coaster rides, no matter how old, are more safe than the car ride to the theme park. I believe that.
It looks
Well,
like I'm.
duh.
Looks like
'Cause
I'm
how
walking.
the- how else
you're
did I
in
get to
a-
the
you're
Looks
in
like
a-
I'm walking.
You're in a way better harness, and you're on a track that holds the car in place, but you're
Pat,
going
not the
60,
point.
70.
On the off chance, this is the chance I die. I'm not going on that roller coaster.
Okay.
Anyway, but back on the superstitious thing.
Yeah.
All right, is there?
So like football, I'm not like, oh, I need to be in the room. My team, or if
I
I'm
need to be
in
out
the
of the
room and they're
room.
losing, I need to leave. I think that's dumb, because that makes no sense
Mhm.
at all. But there is like, whenever I was at home with my parents, I have to have my feet crossed, left over right or right over left, either or. Phone
crossed.
face down, and just relax, laying back.
You do this with your hands too?
Yeah, just kind of or just on down there. They kill it every time. Now hasn't been working this year,
Yeah.
but you know why? Because I'm in a new apartment
Yeah.
and I don't have my normal thing, and it's
Or
throwing the
because
vibe
your
off.
team just isn't that good this year. Think about that.
We're about to go on a 9-game win streak. I'm
just
telling
telling
you
me.
right
All
now.
right.
I like
see
to
it.
stay off my. I like to not look at my fantasy football team when I'm watching the Seahawks game, because if I start looking at my phone while the Seahawks are playing, then I feel like something big's gonna happen.
Okay.
Mhm.
On that, I'm also superstitious about my fantasy football team, and I don't like going to look at my score, but I do. But I feel like if I do go look at the score, I'm gonna do bad.
It's true that my fantasy team has. When I haven't looked at it, I've looked at it after. Where it's like, oh man, something must have happened. But I love tracking it, so I always have
Yeah.
it open, and it doesn't like affect me. But I will say the times when I don't look at it and then I look at it after a period of time, I'm like, oh look, there's that big jump. So I
Yeah.
kind of get what you're saying there.
Because there's been days when I haven't even looked at it the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know if I didn't have reception or something. And I go and finally get reception, and I look at it, I'm like, dude, I dropped 150. Like, out of nowhere. I'm like, I got to stop looking at my fantasy team.
Yeah.
It's hard though. That's an
It
addiction.
is.
That's a hard
It is
addiction
hard.
right there.
I got to turn noties off.
Exactly. Well, you're gonna watch. Here's the thing: you see your player score, and you're like, "Oh, I gotta go look at my fantasy player." So
Guys, I'm going to be honest. I'm going on a football cleanse.
I can't watch football anymore.
1 month.
Oh man.
He just find me in my room. What did you do? Nothing.
Oh, I will say another thing about the Seahawks in particular. Anytime there's a game that I just can't catch for some reasons, there's some event that's going on,
Yeah.
and I happen to miss the one Seahawks game of the year. Or
So when they
something.
go off.
No, something weird always happens. There's
Oh,
always
yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
weird play that happens, and then they lose the game.
Okay.
I swear it happens all the time. So there is a game already that I know I'm gonna miss. Well, I'll miss the first half. It's the Seahawks Buccaneers game. That's in Germany.
When we're in Omaha. Yeah.
And we're gonna be in church. Well, we could miss. We could go to a later mass.
What time is the game Pacific time?
6:30 here. It's 8:30 in Omaha.
Yeah.
We'll be at church
Yeah.
at 8. But when we get out of church, it will be the second half. So first half
Yeah.
up for grabs.
First half doesn't
kinda.
matter.
Well, it does in some sense, but
That's funny.
yeah. So, okay, dude. Is there anything off of that? I have some stuff that I wrote down during the week that I can bring up. Just random questions. Back on the. I don't know. Were you here this past Sunday for football or no?
I didn't watch it at your
wasn't.
apartment.
He wasn't.
Were
I
you
did.
here for the gummy bear thing though?
No.
Mm-mm.
He wasn't there for the gummy bear thing. Okay, so we had a bowl of gummy bears, candy corn, and
Mike and Ike's.
Mike and Ike's. And Jordan goes, "There's no difference between the gummy bear flavors." And then we all started eating them, and we were like,
Jeremy's on this. He's like,
"Oh yeah,
yeah,
100%.
there is different flavors." Which, yes,
Then
there
after-
is flavors. However, my new argument was they're so subtle in change.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which one you are eating. They mostly, to me, taste the same.
Which brand?
Haribo?
Okay.
essentially what he's saying is, if you are picky about which gummy bear flavors you're eating, then you're a picky eater, basically.
I never
Super
said
picky.
that.
No, but that's kind of what you're. That's not what you're saying.
more
but kind of
more
what
so
you're
like I don't want to hear. I don't want that color.
saying. Right.
It's like, dude, it's barely any different than that one.
Is that how it came up?
I don't remember. I don't remember why it came up. I don't know if Jeremy brought like a flavor up. I'm like, what are you talking about? I think Jeremy brought something up, and I was like, what are you talking about? They all taste the same.
Yeah, and then we all had them, and then we were. I think Jordan was really the only one.
Yeah.
When he first said there's no difference, but then I agree that there's little difference, but I'm not gonna go that doesn't. Well, it doesn't matter because they all. I don't know.
It doesn't really matter though. I don't
do
anyone.
that, but I don't do that with Starburst or whatever or
Well,
Mike and Ike's.
that's what I'm saying though. Like, if I were to eat Mike and Ike's, I can understand if someone is like, I don't want that one, because I'm like, there's a clear difference in flavor in Mike and Ike's and Starburst and all these things and like a lot of these other ones. But like gummy bears, like Haribo gummy bears, like no, I can grab a hand. Like I can just grab one. I usually grab a handful because I'm gonna mix the flavors because they all taste the same anyway. To me,
Yeah.
So,
what's our like counter at?
No idea. No idea.
I know.
did I say like?
Well, no. When we were talking about, I was curious, so I was listening in particular when Pat and you were talking about the Scarywood.
Yeah.
You
said a lot.
You said a lot.
Yeah.
And you have said some, and I've caught myself saying it a couple times too.
I always I'm like trying to like think of it, but then it's like you get into like the zone of talking.
Yeah. And you just like
you said it too.
You just like
My gosh, it happens.
It's hard. It is hard because you are
like
thinking
really
ahead.
hard.
You are thinking ahead of what you want to say already, and you're speaking so fast,
and you just
that
like
it just comes
forget.
out.
Gosh, it just makes you like so much less sexy, you know?
I know. Never been more unattracted to you guys.
All right. So here's something that I thought of. At least a question that. Oh shoot! I'm starting to erase that. What is one thing you could give a 40-minute presentation on with no, without being prepared?
Gummy bears and their flavors.
A 40-minute presentation.
40 minutes.
You know, one thing I've learned through life
Yeah.
is that I could have nothing with me and nothing ready, and just like give me the topic. I'm pretty good at winging speeches, which is surprising because I'm not really one to talk in front of people. I said like again. And I don't like to, but like when I've had the that one worked. That one
Not
worked.
the second one. The first one didn't. You said, but like.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. You did.
Stop pointing it out, guys.
Hey, this is good though. This will make us better.
I'm growing.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll state it again. I'm really good at winging speeches in the times that I've had the opportunity to. I remember like I was in a college class and this is so hard. But I had to do a presentation. I had nothing prepared
That's bad.
with my group because I was dealing with kidney stones. So I was
okay.
had a lot of stuff going on the side. I was like, okay.
That's how I wasn't listening. So
And I was like, guys, just give me the topic. We'll be good to go. Bro, I freaking
what was the
nailed it.
topic?
I don't even remember.
Okay.
Kidney stones.
Probably. Oh, dude, I give 40 minutes on
You
kidney
think you
stones.
could? You think you could? Really? 40 minutes?
40 minutes.
Pat, is there something?
Or
you
just
know what?
sports. Honestly, if you give me a sports
Sports.
topic, easy.
Marvel,
Yep.
easy. Superheroes. I can just do superheroes.
Woman, 40 minutes, easy.
I don't want to attend that one.
Technically, saying is also a filler. So.
Yeah.
But we could save that.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know what else.
You could do podcasts.
40-minute. Well,
Oh my gosh.
40-minute presentation on podcasting. I probably could.
Sure, yeah.
I think I could
think you
get away
could.
with 40 minutes. I could do it. What does Michael Scott say? Point to point every day system for like presentation when he's trying to get the company back on track, and he's like, "Here's our 40-point plan. Point per day."
Yeah.
He goes back on track, and then he comes back. All right, we need a plan. or
Doesn't
something."
he do the twirl?
Yeah, he then ends up doing the twirl. Hate the twirl.
Too good.
Funny.
Too
Which,
good.
by the way, every time that we've watched Ted Lasso, by the way, I started watching that. Really good show.
Okay.
But every time I see Jason Sudeikis, he reminds me of the guy that plays Andy from The Office.
Yeah.
He just looks like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but
By the way, on the Haunting of Hill House, we missed 4 different ghosts.
oh yeah, so you can bring this up about the thing, ghost in the background.
Hey.
Oh yeah. So this, the haunting. Do you know the Haunting of Hill House? Or is it on Hill House?
No, Haunting of Hill House is a TV show on
Yeah.
Netflix. Scary show.
Scary show.
It acts like a movie kind of,
Yeah, in a way.
but it's a show. So
And it wasn't like super scary. If you're not like into horror things, it's not gonna be like your normal.
I would say
It's
if
not
you
gonna be like your normal horror movie
right.
that you would go see in theaters. It's got a really good story to it so far, already in one episode. And like that's what Jeremy's told me. It's like it's gonna have a good story. It's gonna have some horror elements into it.
Yeah,
But-
but if you aren't a horror fan, I could see it being scary for some people.
Okay, yeah, if you're a weenie.
Anyway,
There's ghosts that they hide in the background almost. I wouldn't say hide, because the ones we missed were so obvious
we just missed
and
them.
we're stupid.
Oh, okay.
There's like maybe one. I was like, okay, that one would have been kind of hard to get,
Mm-hmm.
but
Now I want to go look.
again, I have the website that will
Okay.
show it, and I'll just show you them.
Uh-huh.
But it'll hide the demons, ghosts, just kind of in the background for you to spot.
Okay.
Just like kind of like a little Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh look, there's one right there, one right there, and we missed every single one. In the
that
first
doesn't
episode.
surprise me. Also, doesn't surprise me. Brianna didn't catch him either.
Yeah, no. I think we got too
Into
into
the
the show to even.
well, we at the
notice it.
beginning you brought it up, and then we were looking in the background, and then we just forgot about it
Yeah.
because we were watching the show.
Like, okay, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the show.
Mm-hmm. It's only the first episode. So.
Yeah. When they're running out of the mansion or
Oh,
out of the house,
right.
down the stairs, they run past the stairs. There's just 2 women just
Really?
standing right
Oh
there.
my gosh.
And I was like, no, that works. I was like,
That doesn't work.
I was scared.
There you go.
There you go. Okay, interesting. There's a couple other shows that have Community has
Oh.
the show Community.
Yeah.
If you look in the background, I believe there is a ton of subplots going on in the background that they never mention,
Oh.
and it's been like something that people bring up every time the show is brought up
Yeah.
or whatever. So, and there's always new ones being found. So, let me take a look at
So
this.
don't go too far because that's all the episodes. It's just the first 4 pictures of the first episode.
Where are they? I don't see them.
What? The stair one?
Yeah, where are they?
Dude, are you blind?
I kind of.
Missed him again.
I don't see them.
Let me see it. Let me point them out to you. Let me zoom in real quick. Do you see it?
Oh. There's no way I would have caught that.
That one I was like,
There's
okay.
no way.
That one
the
I
scene was moving
understand.
probably so fast.
Well, I feel like we need to
Unless it's
go
panning?
through it. Maybe
Yeah.
it goes through slowly.
Maybe.
So that's one of them, Pat. Just on the stairs right there.
Okay. Oh yeah.
One of them was pretty obvious. What was this one? Oh yeah, this one also. I mean, it's kind of blurred out, I guess, in a way. That one was also pretty hard. If you see it, kind of beside right here.
Okay. I mean, if you're really looking in the background, I could see
This
why.
one I think was obvious. This is when they're running down. See, they're running,
Wait. Oh, okay.
and then just look right there. There's just a woman.
Oh, there's 2.
Yeah, there's just 2 women. That was the one I was like, okay,
That's
we
kinda
we
funny.
should have got that.
Yeah, we definitely should have.
That one was like more obvious than the other ones. And then I think there was one more. Oh, these are okay. These are harder than I thought, but they this one could have been spotted.
Oh, yeah.
Obvious.
But I mean, have you seen the video? It's been on YouTube for a while, and I'm sure it has a lot of views, of the people passing the basketball around, and in the middle of the video, while you're watching the people, I think you're supposed to follow the basketballs, but in the middle of the video, a bear will like walk in and like juggle something,
Mhm.
and then they walk out, and then at the end of the video, they say, "Did you see the bear that was juggling the basketballs or something like that?" And
Right.
the test is if you notice stuff in your in
Yeah.
the background of while the main thing is going on. So it's a popular
Yeah, didn't
psychology trick or something.
saw that one as a kid.
So
Never
Uh,
noticed the bear though. You know,
believe I did. I don't know. I wouldn't say. I won't know if I
I
did.
did
or not.
notice. Wait, I was joking. It was really obvious that the bear was in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, because it is really obvious. If you missed that, then Something's wrong with you. But those are different because there's so much you get sucked into the show
Yeah.
to where I feel as though if you weren't really paying attention and you were just kind of like looking in the background for whatever reason, or you're watching it for the 10th time or third or fourth time. And
Yeah, which
you're
some people probably do.
I'm sure people do. But by then, sometimes you get tired of looking in the background and you haven't seen anything for a while, which was us probably 2 minutes into the show.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
So, Haunting of Hill House, though, pretty good. I think that kind of brings me to something else that I wrote down, which was, I wrote down movies we are looking forward to seeing, but I don't know why I wrote that down. So.
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
dogs and baby carriages written down. So
What?
Is that something that
have you
hate?
seen that?
I've seen that. I know what
Yes.
you're talking about, yeah.
I'm okay. So I was doing a job in Coeur d'Alene, and I saw 3 different times. It was maybe two or three different times. Old people and they have a dog in the carriage.
It's always the old people.
Or like a stroller, and they're walking it around. I go, what is the point of this?
Yeah.
You're supposed to walk the dog. They're
Yeah.
supposed to be walking. There's no
about-
exercise involved for them.
What about dogs? I feel as though I've seen people do this too.
Put it in
where
like a
they
backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all depends on the situation. Are
Obviously-
they going on like a long hike? Because I mean, obviously you don't want to. I mean, I'm sure the dog gets tired at some point.
No, it doesn't. Never.
Okay. What if it's like a really long hike?
Nope. Never gets tired.
How would you know?
I've asked.
He's been a dog once.
I've
Maybe
been.
ask Brianna.
He's got that dog in him.
Maybe it's like
Brianna
like a little
has
dog.
the energy of a dog. Ask her if she ever gets
And
tired.
her dog has the energy of a dog,
That's
too.
why that dog matches her perfectly. I'm talking like maybe like a little dog
Oh, yeah, a little dog for sure. If they have small legs.
that you could fit into a backpack,
Small legs.
Like a corgi.
like a corgi.
But then why would you bring a corgi onto it?
I guess I wouldn't, but
Yeah.
like let's say you're just on a long trip. You know, bring your dog with you. You bring the backpack. Walk him for a little bit.
Yeah.
Throw him in the backpack.
Yeah.
Starts nibbling at your ear. No, stop.
I don't think
'Cause
it's
you're
just
Wet Willie.
it's just because
Yeah.
people treat their dogs like their children. It's not like they. What?
You said it's not like they.
Oh.
Wow. Loser.
Got him.
I set it up this whole time.
That's tough, dude.
I hate this podcast.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, it's just because they treat them like their children.
Some of the
Period.
old people.
What about if you
Yeah.
dress up your dog?
It's usually
Hey,
the
does
old
that bother
people.
No, that does not bother me.
Really?
It's cute as hell.
Okay.
I know. I just know that because they dress Bentley up. in,
Listen,
like,
if I get a dog, he's getting a Green Bay Packer jersey.
that.
Throw it on.
uh,
That's probably
There's-
about it.
There's
though.
some things that are acceptable.
yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
Most
Socks? No.
That-
Shoes?
Those
No.
are stupid. Also,
What about like a rain jacket?
no. Oh, I can see the benefit though, because then your dog doesn't smell as bad. I don't know if it. I don't
Like
know.
if you're
know.
taking on a walk.
of them. In the rain? Why are you walking your dog in the rain? You're a bad owner.
Okay.
They
what
need
if-
walks,
Yeah,
though.
I was gonna say they need
They
walks.
do need a walk.
So
Walk them around the house.
okay, you are stupid.
Have you tried it?
You bring it into
Don't
your
knock
apartment.
until you try it. Just back and forth. Back
Yeah,
and
your
forth.
dog's gonna get really old and it starts.
I mean,
peeing
I
on you.
wouldn't probably put a rain jacket on my dog.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like, okay, if they want. I'm sure. No, I feel like a lot of times they like the rain.
Mhm.
Like dogs do. Generally, I feel like
But
the
then,
rain.
do
So
you like the wet rain or the wet dog smell?
no, that's what a bath's for.
Yeah, but then yeah. No.
I mean, that's just like one of the
Look,
things about having.
Here's
a
the
dog,
thing.
though.
Here's the thing. If you don't want wet dog smell, then don't get a dog.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
But also, never get a cat.
Oh no. Cat's not a replacement to a dog.
Is-
it's
is-
not like which one should I get?
See, dogs they could be good and bad. Cats are just always bad.
if somebody was a cat owner, is that a red flag for you?
I don't.
Or if they say they like cats more than dogs?
Oh, that's like you're never getting married.
Here's the thing. Dogs are good 80% of the time. 90% of the time.
100%.
Cats are good the 1% of the time they are acceptable. The other 99% it's like
Yeah.
why
They just do whatever.
did I get this thing?
Exactly. I don't think
But-
I would date. I don't think I would want to date anybody who has a cat.
Interesting.
Because then I know, say it works out and I get married, they're gonna get another cat.
Yeah.
It's kind of the
It's gonna happen.
it's kind of the lazy pet
It is.
owner because
Yeah.
you don't take the cat.
True.
You
It
don't
takes
have
care
to.
of it. The
All you
cat
have
for
to
the
do is
most
feed it.
the most part, the cat takes care of itself.
Yes, and also destroys part of your house.
Yeah.
That is true. Also, I mean, dogs.
I mean,
can do
I
that
guess
too.
dogs can do that, but you can
Dogs can
train
do that too.
dogs not to do that.
Can't train cats to do.
Cats will just do it whenever they want, no matter how old they are. There's no growth from them.
Exactly. They're stubborn. But I will say the entertainment the entertainment value of funny cats
Yeah.
Yeah.
is like
Like other people can own cats and post
I just
videos
can't.
about them.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna own a cat. A cat will never exist in my house when I, own a house.
mm-hmm.
Also, cats
Sorry.
can scratch you,
Yeah. They're never nice.
and dogs
Here's the thing
can
about
bite you.
cats.
But again, if you raise them right, you're good.
Someone said this about cats, and I believe it 100%. If they were big enough to kill you, they absolutely would.
Mm-hmm. It's what
That
we
is
call
true.
a tiger
Yeah, exactly.
and a lion
Exactly.
and a cougar. Pretty much any cat.
They
that's
shouldn't
bigger.
have been domesticated.
Have you heard the comparison between guys are dogs and girls are cats?
Nope.
I can get behind that.
where if you show too much attention to the cat will walk away and ignore you and all that stuff. But if you ignore the cat, then the cat. Then
Wow.
That's deep. That's deep.
But then for
That hit-
dogs,
that-
dogs.
I
This
felt
is-
Dogs
that.
are loyal.
Hey,
Dogs are loyal.
This is a good
so-
prequel to when we do the relationship advice.
Yeah,
podcast
dogs are loyal.
episode.
So
I felt that, man.
right here in the heart.
That's a
dogs
clip
are,
right there. Viral clip, bro.
Dogs are loyal. So
Dogs are loyal, except for Bentley. My
Bentley's
parents'
blind.
dog just runs
But
away.
Bentley's blind, and guys are kind of.
Oh, I
blind
thought you
too.
said he's black.
Oh, he black.
That's why I ran away.
Oh my god. All right, that's good. Now.
Yeah, you guys set it up.
Racist.
You're the one who said it though.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah. So just think about that comparison next time you think about getting a cat
Okay.
or a dog.
A cat
Do
will
I
never exist in my house.
Yep. Tough. So
Yeah, fun.
that
fun stuff.
kind of is on the same line of
Bro,
whenever we decide to do
now
our.
I'm thinking of Amber Heard pooping on the freaking the bed. She's like a cat. She poops wherever
Yeah.
she wants, unless there's like a litter box. And,
Untrained-
Johnny Depp didn't have
Well, a
one.
litter
so-
box is a toilet.
Untrained
So-
dogs will do that too. But that's just untrained guys. Will poop on your bed too.
Guys that have problems.
Exactly.
I think
Don't follow up.
anybody,
Don't follow
anybody. Just get
But
next-
you
next
can
topic.
train the guy. You can train the guy.
You can't train the girl. Tough. Well, I was gonna say the unsolicited dating advice. Whenever we do that
Yes.
episode, how do we want to go about? We can talk about how we want to go about that. As far as, do we ask people to
Yes.
send us their questions,
Yes.
or do
Definitely.
we just,
We want to
or do
give-
we just give our advice?
So we can have two separate things.
Yeah.
We can answer the people's questions, and then we can also have our own advice or questions we have. We can answer.
Questions that we have that we can.
We can
answer.
we can ask them to each
I
other.
think we
and then see what
absolutely
people think.
have people submit questions.
Yeah.
And then if that leads to more, then perfect. But like if we don't get enough questions, then we can just rant.
Tell them they don't need a counselor. Okay.
Yeah.
We
We
are
will
their
with them.
counselor.
Yeah, and we're free.
there.
And-
Well-
no, that's not true.
No, we're not.
Should we get somebody on the podcast for that?
Ooh.
I
Ooh.
don't know.
Who would
I
we
feel
get?
like it'd be funnier if it was just us three, or like
Yeah.
if Giuliano wanted to hop on. It'd be
We-
funny to have Giuliano on here.
But
Yes.
there's something special for us.
that we're all single.
Yes.
We could have. Here's what we could do. We could have Giuliano on, and then he can say stuff, but then we could just disregard it because he's.
Hey, you're about to get married. So
Yeah.
shut up.
But we could still have him on for.
like, who are you thinking?
Yeah.
No.
Was
well,
it like you want to get like a woman on here?
I feel like that would be funny, but
Who?
I was thinking. Obviously, Brianna. Was
See,
thinking
you
something, but
lost me at Brianna.
Well,
Yeah.
yes. Well, that's. I stopped myself. I thought Brianna, and then I was like, I don't know.
She's gonna take over the whole episode.
She's
We
gonna
don't
yell.
want that.
She's gonna yell on everybody upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no downstairs, but if there was somebody downstairs,
How about this? How about this? We'll have an episode, just us,
maybe we could
and then anyway, episode of just us for that. We'll have
Okay.
another episode though of it, and we can have Brianna on, and she can like,
or somebody else.
I think we definitely
or
need
someone, or somebody else.
If we have someone, we need to have Giuliano. I think.
I
yes,
feel like Having
we
a
can
girl's
have him
perspective
on-
would be
yeah.
funny though.
Okay, we can have Giuliano on when it's just the three of
Okay,
us.
Giuliano with a wig,
Okay.
and then that'll be our
That's-
girl's perspective.
Oh man, I don't know who we would.
I don't
have
know.
on.
I don't. No offense to Brianna, but I don't know. What other girls do we've had on?
Yeah, no offense to Brianna, but
We've only had Annie and Brianna, I believe. Oh, and Celine.
It's true.
we have absolutely yeah.
Celine and Giuliano. I don't know.
I
don't
think
know who else.
maybe we'll just keep it to us three the first time.
Let's get
and then-
Andrew.
Andrew would be pretty funny.
Yeah, Andrew would be hilarious.
He just speaks so eloquently.
Yeah, I know.
It's like I don't understand. I just said like
Yeah.
I don't understand how he does it, but he's just so smooth.
He
with
is.
Everything he
He's
says.
so suave.
Like he has it.
Suave.
Like he doesn't have it prepared, but like he has it prepared.
But it's
Exactly. That's
yeah.
what makes him funny, though.
yeah, exactly.
like
Like it's like Gregory,
Yeah, Greg Reed is the same way.
but well, maybe a little different because it's not that he doesn't have something prepared. It's just the way he says it. It's
Right, right, yeah. There's just like a certain like I don't know how he says it. I caught
funny.
myself.
You caught
there.
yourself. That's good. That's good.
I don't know.
Warning.
I don't know how he says it, but like
My ears.
when he says it, just the punchline or
You
like
just-
the
you
way
just-
he says it is so funny.
Everybody that had earbuds on just now just threw off their earbuds because they just died.
You're
man.
you're making me hate the way I speak.
No, this is good though. This is good because it's forcing you to think about what you have to say.
I'm gonna cry.
What are we at for time? Just curious.
46 and a half minutes.
Do we want to start our draft?
I think
Sure.
I think that's a good
I
thing.
think that's probably like good.
like,
Uh,
so this week we are doing. Last week we said TV shows. This time we are doing movie franchises for our draft. So just like last time, if somebody picks, what
Is it like
I did, I said just like last time.
Oh, okay,
That
see, that
works.
works. That works. You idiot.
Just because I say the word like doesn't mean it's bad. It just has to be used in the right context. Okay, so just like last time, we did. If you pick a show, or this time a movie franchise, nobody else can take it, and we're doing the same or not the same order, but we are doing a draft order linear. I told Jordan if we do 4 people ever for a draft, we should do Snake.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
So
I think we should do Snake today.
Um
I want the last pick.
so is the order just the reverse of who won? Cuz I think it would be more fun if the person that won gets to pick the order. Cuz
yeah,
then
that's
gets
fair.
to pick the order.
yes.
Okay, depends
So-
on what order you're picking.
Who won? I won. So then I can decide
Yeah, you can pick the order, Pat.
where we go. So I am going to pick Jordan first, me second, John Luca third.
That's not fair because I got picked last time.
And well, John Luca,
Next,
you,
you
didn't
have
win.
to win, and then
This
you
is
can pick
stupid.
the order.
I already hate this because
All
I
right.
get. This is stupid. All right, whatever.
Okay, Jordan with the first pick.
So this is why I didn't want that wrong pick, because there's like 3 different choices here that I could take.
There's about 4 technically.
There's a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Actually,
Okay,
it's
but I feel like there's one obvious one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go MCU. I'm going Lord of the Rings.
Okay. See, that's what my pick would have been if you didn't take
And
MCU.
I don't know why. I do obviously like MCU is so big, but I feel like Lord of the Rings is more well loved by most people.
Okay.
That is fair. All right. So, are you writing them down?
Yes.
Okay.
For my first pick, yeah, I'm gonna just go MCU.
Smart man. You're a genius.
I'm Superman.
Okay, there's an obvious pick here, John Luca.
So there's a couple. Don't say obvious because there's a couple.
Nah.
All right, hold on. Because you have the next pick, I will ask you. Hold on. Let me pick mine, and then I'll ask you what I think.
I'm actually curious what you're gonna choose now.
Okay. So there are 2 that I have in mind. I'm gonna. Oh man, it's between right now. I'm choosing between Harry Potter and Star Wars.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I forgot about Star Wars. I did have it written down.
What were you thinking?
I totally forgot about Star Wars because I didn't have it at the top. It was Harry Potter. I didn't think about Star Wars though.
What was the other one?
Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
That was the one I was like, oh, it's obvious.
That's weird. I don't know if it's obvious.
But no. Now you brought up Star Wars. yeah, you could probably go either way.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know if you lose. What's more well beloved?
Listen,
Between
whatever
people-
one you
I-
don't
there-
choose,
there's an
I'm
obvious one
taking.
to me.
There is an obvious one to
Yes.
you. And if I'm trying to win this lane, so I can be first next time, I'm gonna go Harry Potter.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go Star Wars.
That's
then.
fine
Yeah.
because you don't lose because
Right.
Let me ask you this, Jordan.
Yes.
Does Lord of the Rings include Hobbit?
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
and it includes
Figured.
it includes the. Now, does the Marvel? You said the MCU. Does that include all Marvel movies or just the MCU?
Just the MCU.
Okay. Just curious.
But I guess okay, if you wanted to say Spider-Man,
Yeah.
you could say Spider-Man, and that would include Tom Holland. You can include all the Spider-Man, all of them together, if you wanted to say Spider-Man,
Mm.
or like, I guess if we're doing Batman though, do we just say Dark Knight,
Oh.
or do we just say because it's it's a franchise? You say all the Batman movies.
I say
So, going
you
all
say
the way
you say
back.
you say the Batman movies.
Yes.
So the ones that are yeah. So that I don't think that wouldn't include the one because there's no Batman movie in DCU. So
Right.
yeah, Batman movies would be just all Batman.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So what was your pick? You
I said Star
Star
Wars.
Wars.
Okay.
For my second pick, maybe this isn't wise, but there's probably some I'm forgetting.
Is
I'm
it
gonna,
Arthur?
Nope. I'm gonna go Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, it's
Okay.
interesting. Okay, well now that you brought wait, so I feel like I'm forgetting one in particular
Yeah.
that could be pretty big, but I know there's a couple. Well, I'm glad you didn't take that. I will go the Batman franchise, Batman movies then.
Okay.
By the way, how many rounds are we doing of this?
Let's do 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
You went Batman.
Yes.
You little wiener. Man, I feel like there's so many choices I can go here. And I'm trying to think of what the people want and not what I want.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he chose MCU.
Yeah. Exactly.
Which is why. Because, guys, are we forgetting about all the Pixar trilogies? I guess there's only a few. No,
Toy
there's only one.
Story.
Well, I guess I'm going Toy Story then.
Yeah, there's Toy
Okay.
Story. Oh.
I know.
I know which
one.
one he's taken after you said that, and I was thinking.
That's funny because I know exactly what he's taking too.
I already
It's
know
on
where
my
he's
list.
going. If you.
Do it, baby! How to Train Your Dragon!
Yes.
What a sleeper pick at number 3.
Yeah. So I was deciding Toy Story and then I How to Train Your Dragon on mine as well. I was like, this is a tough choice.
So.
I don't
okay.
even care if no one likes that pick. I love it, and
All
I'm
right.
playing.
I know what my next pick is if John Luca doesn't take it.
Wow. Okay. So there's a couple.
Oh, I have 2 actually, so I'm good to go.
There's a couple. So
I'm
there's-
winning this thing. You guys can already just go ahead. And
Yeah, because you have the first overall. I had the last pick.
John Luca, hey,
I got
hey.
Marvel at the second pick.
If
That's
I
a
win John
hot
Luca, you get the number 1 pick
one.
this time.
Depending on what it is, I won't be mad. But I'm just trying to find a list. Really,
He didn't come prepared.
I kind of
Clearly.
did.
I'm ready to go.
I did this morning.
Dude, me too.
Did you?
I was in bed and I just pulled my laptop out and I just started going to work.
I did it while I was peeing. It's called
So wait, hold on. What did you chose? Toy Story.
Yes.
You chose How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, here we go. Here's a list.
You sure?
What's your list so far, Bat?
MCU, Pirates of the Caribbean, How to Train Your Dragon.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's a solid list.
Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Toy Story, Harry Potter, Batman, and
All right.
Shrek.
I'm tempted to go Shrek, to be honest,
What? Dang.
because that would bring some back. I'm going Shrek. That'll bring me
Okay.
back in my
Okay.
favor.
Okay.
okay, yeah, not bad. That's
This
a fan favorite.
is tough. I have 2 choices.
It's
I
kind
want
of
to
a steal
go.
at the third round.
Yeah,
I'm going to go Back to the Future.
Interesting. This is the last round, right?
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
Jeez, where do I want to go?
Dude, people love Back to the Future.
Sam, I've never seen it. Sam says it's overrated. Actually, a couple
Really?
people have said it's overrated. I've heard.
Well, they're idiots. It's a great trilogy. There was
Dang.
another one, actually, I think I would have gone, but I was like, no. I don't know how many people have actually seen it.
What do the people want?
Kind of surprised no one's chose Spider-Man. I'm surprised you didn't choose.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of
That's a good
surprised.
one.
I'm kind of
It's on
surprised.
my list.
Kind of surprised you didn't choose Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I thought about it, but I know a lot of people have seen Back to the Future.
Mhm.
Obviously, I went Toy Story for. I know everyone's gonna love Toy
I have
Story.
one. I have one that could win me it if it doesn't get taken right here. I don't know if somebody actually took it.
Is it
though.
live action or animated?
I'm not saying anything.
Well, it's not. You can say it.
No, I'm not
Is
saying
it Kung
anything.
Fu Panda?
No. Oh, that's a good franchise right there.
That's a good one.
I didn't even think about
I'm
that.
not gonna pick it, but that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Is James Bond?
No.
That's a good one too. I'm gonna go Mission Impossible.
Okay. All right. I am going to go Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
I told you to go Indiana Jones.
I had it. I decided not
I think
to.
that could.
Yeah, I think I already won.
Okay, so we'll have to go.
Yeah.
We'll have to go through and decide.
I'm pretty hyped about my list. You know when like they send you like the projections for your fantasy team? I'm going undefeated.
all right.
All right, Jordan's 4 were Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Toy Story, and Back to the Future. Pat's were MCU, Pirates of the Caribbean, How to Train Your Dragon, and Mission Impossible.
That's an underrated one.
John Lucas, Harry Potter, Batman, Shrek, and Indiana Jones.
Again, I think I have the best like overall.
That's bias.
No, I'm saying that. I think I have
he
the
does.
best
He's got a good one from each. He's
round.
yeah.
And each genre.
Did you guys have any runners up, or
So
Honorable
I had
mentions.
Planet of the Apes.
X-Men and Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious was on mine
I hate Fast and Furious.
I hate them too, but I'm saying like if I would have had to pick
for
them
the people?
for the people. Yeah.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Rocky's a good one. The Twilight Saga.
Mm.
People love those movies.
Yeah.
See,
I wouldn't
that's
pick
the
it even
point
for the
But
people.
that's
where
the
I
thing.
want, like, I know you're going for like, what do the people like? I don't think I can just do that.
I wouldn't pick
I-
it for the people. I really wouldn't. You
couldn't
know
do
what?
it.
They could love it, but I don't care. I'm surprised no one picked Spider-Man.
It's you're really only picking 5 movies there.
Well, no, you can include Tom Holland's.
Oh, true.
So.
But we weren't doing that for Batman. But I guess there's no Batman movies.
Yeah.
So
If there was, you could.
If there
include the
was.
Batman movies.
yeah.
Dang it! I wish I had picked Indiana Jones instead.
I literally told you. To.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
glad
debating
that I was
between
able-
like 3.
So there's a couple picks that I wanted. Obviously, the MCU. I think the Pirates of the Caribbean one was a good sneaky pick.
Yeah, because people do love those.
Yeah.
People really do like those. People.
But I'm also like trying to go a little recency bias on that because then I feel like a lot of people don't care about the last couple.
It's
Mm.
true.
So it's
But
like,
also, here's the thing. I feel like a lot of people don't like Star Wars. There's Star Wars.
yeah,
people
that's mostly.
There's
women.
a lot. Yes, exactly. Woman. Not trying to be sexist. But it's true.
It's not
We're only speaking-
sexist.
yeah.
Most women don't like
Yeah.
Star Wars,
Woman.
but the ones that do, those are the ones that we're gonna marry.
Not me, but
No.
you guys go for it.
There's Transformers.
Oh.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't care for those. I don't know if we brought this up. Jurassic Park.
I didn't.
I
even,
thought of
there-
I
that.
thought about it.
Didn't put it on my list. Didn't want to.
What about Ice Age?
Oh, forgot about that.
But there's again, it's like Shrek. Only the first 2 movies are really that good.
Right.
The third one's all right, and then there's 2 other movies that you don't even think about.
true.
So they have Lion King on here, which I don't know why.
Yeah, I wouldn't really call that a
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
I don't know if that has a really
Hmm.
long-lasting love. I guess I should say. I'm just trying to think of what else. I don't know.
Maze Runner.
Maze Runner. I like Maze Runner personally, but that's just a personal opinion. I know a lot of people
Yeah.
don't like that. So
Would there be any scary movies you guys would pick?
scary movies.
Not in your top
Like-
4, probably.
Like a franchise.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Scream.
The scary
Yeah.
movie franchise, isn't there?
Yeah.
Halloween.
Those movies
There's
are
the Halloween
Halloween.
movies.
Saw
The
movies.
The Conjuring movies.
Conjuring movies.
But again, only
Which, yeah, those would be 3 movies, and then there's not like a ton.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like there's hardly ever any good horror franchise movies
Yeah.
that last or that are like good enough for me to like actually
Mhm.
want to watch or people want to
Mhm.
watch. Like the Halloween ones got old.
Hmm.
Chucky's kind of dumb.
Oh, there's another franchise. What I was just thinking of. This is not Halloween, but Terminator.
Yeah, those movies kind of suck though.
Yeah.
Other than,
Or
like,
Di-
the
oh,
first
wait, another
couple.
one. Die Hard.
I thought of
Again,
that.
Thought about it.
I kind of wanted to pick it, but I'm like, a lot of people probably wouldn't care.
Haven't seen it.
I've
or-
seen the first one, never touched any.
There's
of the
there's so
other
many other franchises too, like the Santa Claus movies.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Home Alone.
Yeah.
Just trying to think what else. If there's any other.
I feel like you can't really go, if we're picking top 4, you can't really go seasonal, like Christmas movies or
no.
Yeah.
You can't. You're
scary
right.
can't.
movies, because it's
Because
like,
you only watch them.
they have to be really good to make your top 4.
and you only watch them basically once a year.
Yeah.
Right. That's the
So-
thing about the MCU is it's been ever
Yes.
building, and you're not just doing movies. There's shows too that are part
And
of
there's
that.
Yeah.
so many. I mean, it's obviously the
It's
biggest
overwhelming.
franchise. Yes.
Now, a lot of people also don't. They're starting to become a disdain for the Marvel movies,
Mm-mm.
at least the newer ones, because
Yeah.
they haven't been as good, which is fair. But so I don't know if that will put any salt in the wound as far as
Yeah.
that pick. Maybe not. Maybe. I think what was Jordan's list again? The top 3.
Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Toy Story.
See,
Back to the
those
Future.
3 I think will I think just Lord of the Rings would have won
Yeah.
you it. But then you have Star
Star Wars.
Yeah, see.
And
Yeah.
Toy Story. I think Toy Story is gonna be a good one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because who the heck doesn't like Toy Story?
I don't know how many people are a fan of How to Train Your Dragon.
That's the
They better be.
I know.
well, it's slept
they
on.
should.
It's slept on.
It is. I mean, I'm trying to think like top 10 trilogies. Top 10 trilogies. I'm putting that in my top 10.
Oh, absolutely.
Easily.
I think when we discussed, you
It's-
weren't there for the episode, but it was Juliano, Pat, and I,
Yeah.
and we did when we ranked the top 10 franchises. I believe we had How to Train Your Dragon up there.
I think on my
It's pretty
personal
high.
list, it's at least top 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think at times I've said it's number 1. That's just me personally.
The new Planet of the Apes, I would also put top 10 for trilogies.
Hmm.
If you haven't
Okay.
seen those, they're really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it will be interesting to see the results
Yeah.
of this episode. Do we have what we have for runtime? I'm just curious.
101.
Do we have
Nice.
anything else that we would want to talk about? Speak of.
I want to ask you guys a question.
Okay.
$10 million right now in your hand, but there's a catch. A snail is chasing you for the rest of your life, and if it touches you, you die a terrible death.
Wait, okay, wait.
I'm not done.
No, let me.
I'm not done.
Let me just ask a question already right back. Does it have to touch skin?
Oh yeah, that's if you have clothes on.
I would say just any article on you.
So what if you're holding a baseball bat?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I just smash with a baseball bat or a hammer?
And it can
That's
never
why I
die.
said I'm not done.
Oh,
Okay.
It's probably they can never die.
The snail cannot be killed.
Oh.
See.
Well, this is stupid.
It knows your location at all times. Its only purpose is to find you. Are you taking the money?
Okay, so here's what we do. You just put like a glass case around it.
I saw a lot of comments that said that.
And then boom, how's it supposed to follow you?
Yeah.
I'm taking the 10 million.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of ways to protect yourself. So
Yeah.
with $10 million.
I feel like it's not that easy. You know, I don't know if it can be trapped.
What do you mean? It's
It
not.
never
it's a
says it
normal
couldn't be
It's a
trapped.
normal snail.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a
except the-
normal snail.
Well, except the fact that it knows where you are at all times and can kill you. But besides that part,
It's no normal snail.
it's not like you're saying it can has eyes that can laser through glass or
Oh,
something.
actually, hear me out here. If it can find you, like I'm assuming it can get in your house somehow.
Yeah.
So-
and no, you could open the door and accidentally step on it and then die.
Okay.
Or somehow the building collapses.
'Cause
and you
then,
die a
like,
horrible death.
Because I'm thinking if I have to sleep at night, I'm gonna be freaking out this whole
Exactly.
time that there's a snail after me that can kill me in one touch.
Yeah.
So if I trap it in a glass casing and it can't do anything,
Easy.
obviously I'm
Yeah.
taking the $10 million. But then what if someone lets it go?
Oh.
But how's it get in the house?
Yeah.
I guess there's probably some way, like underneath, maybe.
I think we're overthinking this.
No,
and
no, we're not. We're
no,
not thinking
we're
about it hard
underthinking
enough.
it.
Yeah, I agree.
No, it's a normal snail. Besides the fact that it can kill you and knows your location. Other than that, it didn't say what else a snail can do. If it says it
Well,
has
if it
laser,
knows your
but if it says it has laser eyes, if it says
Okay.
that it can just waltz through anything as if the wall wasn't there,
Why does
then
it
we're
need
talking-
laser eyes? It can still get in the house, probably through underground.
but how is it getting through the ground in here? I'm just kind of curious.
Through the toilet.
Yeah, just like
Just
Florida
flush it to
Gators.
Right through up. Right
Right
up.
through up.
Boom.
Yeah. Up through A.
And boom.
I think it would take a long time. I think you'd be fine.
Yeah, but
I'm taking 10 million. That's my answer.
okay.
Okay.
See, and if I hear John Luca took the 10 million, I'm finding that snail and I'm bringing it to his house. And I'm throwing him in and closing the door. And then when he
And-
dies, I'm taking his 10 million.
That's
And
one.
I don't have to
now,
worry
but
about.
now it goes after you because you have $10 million.
Well,
in your
no,
hand.
that's if you took the 10 million. I stole the 10 million from somebody else.
You took it from me. Yeah, it's that 10. It's attracted to that 10 million. Whoever.
Okay. So I take 9 million. Does it come after me if I only take 9
It has some of the
million?
money. If you even take $1 of my money, I will train the snail that's trying to kill me to kill you.
Oh, so now you want to change the story of what the snail can do.
One other thing that I forgot to bring up at the beginning of the podcast. I found out officially that the Spotify Wrapped ends October 31st. So
Crap.
We talked about that already.
I know. Well, we said we weren't sure.
Yeah.
We weren't sure if it ends in October or November.
I don't like that.
It doesn't say when it comes out.
Yeah.
So.
Should be the very end of the year.
Well,
I guess then
I'm
it
pretty
includes
sure it does.
Christmas.
I believe in the past. Well.
It's always come out December 1st.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't say that it ends October 31st and comes out. I think they take the whole month of November to figure out how they want to present it. And
That's
then-
weird because it's all like computer work. It shouldn't take a month to process.
No, not that part, but you know how they say like all the fonts and stuff. I tried like 3 different ways to get around the word like, and I still ended up saying it. But the way they present it, it's like all fun and games and stuff like that.
I feel like they had all year to figure that out.
Maybe.
Just
But-
me.
It doesn't say when it comes out, it just says it ends October
Okay.
30th. So I just wanted to bring
A
that
lot of
up.
Halloween music for people, if you're into
Maybe.
that.
Or maybe, because Taylor Swift just released a new album.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So,
You seen those TikToks
of
where it's like, oh, she's admitting she was the problem the whole time.
yes, I've been seeing
And
those.
I sent it to Dominique. She goes, "It's called growth." I'm like, "It's called lying this whole time,
yeah.
even though it was obvious."
I've been seen that, and then all the people that have been posting it are saying, "Oh, maybe I am the problem too," or something like that. So, pretty funny. You know, Jake Gyllenhaal needs his
Agreed.
he
Agreed.
needs to probably-
All I thought about when I saw those videos.
I've also seen a lot of guys posting the album on their stories and saying, "Oh my gosh, I love the album," so that girls will swipe up and like message them or whatever.
A lot of women's life destroyed that day.
People that were Swifties, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does that mean you're not a Taylor Swift fan?
This makes me like Taylor Swift so much more.
This makes you like Taylor Swift so
yeah,
much more?
dude, it's called growth.
Next
Have
time,
you listened to the whole album, or have you listened to any of it?
Haven't even touched it,
I haven't started.
but I
yet.
will.
Yeah.
I will.
Pat.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you actually really going to?
I'm going
Of
to
course, yeah.
when I get through my own release radar.
I will
'cause
say
I've-
this.
I haven't gone through that.
I
I
mostly
only-
listen to her old music,
Mm.
but that's because I didn't really like her
See,
new music.
Yeah. Well, I never go through my release radar. I've only really just
Really?
gone through my Discover Weekly.
I love my release radar.
Maybe that's why I don't. look
Thursday
at it, 'cause I
nights
don't
at
know
9 p.m. are my favorite time of the week.
if it's- Ooh,
most
Is that when it updates?
Yeah, because it's midnight on the East Coast and it comes out Friday.
That is true. I should probably look at mine.
A lot of people don't know that. They're like, "Oh, I can't wait for Friday morning." I'm like, "You fools! It's Thursday at 9 p.m."
That's why West Coast is the best coast
exactly.
True.
It's true.
because we never have to wait till midnight. for
Yep.
this
So
stuff.
nice.
It's way better,
So
y'all. If you're on the East Coast though, don't move here, please.
yeah, we have
We've had enough of you.
Stay
we
where
have
you
too many
are.
Californians moving up here.
Oh gosh, they're on the
Y'all
West
don't know how to
Coast, but
drive.
So
It's irrelevant.
okay, do we have anything else we want
It
to say?
is relevant.
know what he said?
Oh, what do you think?
Californians, they're in the same time zone.
Yeah, but they're California, so
I
worse
know.
people.
It's good. Good point.
I mean, they're all right people.
They're terrible people.
No, most of them aren't. No, there's a few good people.
If you're from California and you're listening to this podcast,
No,
don't like
not
them.
everyone. Listen, there's some
First
people.
of all, how'd you find this podcast?
you know, there's some people.
Yeah, no, I know.
Anthony and Carolina, those are the only two.
Anthony.
Lehman.
Oh, he listens. Hey,
I don't
Anthony.
know.
Well,
Oh, does he?
true. No, I don't know.
Okay.
He's- what about Rafe? Does he listen?
Raph?
I heard people call him Rafe. Maybe not.
I don't know what to
I
call
heard
him.
rave.
Yeah, Rafe.
I'm gonna call him
You think He
Rave.
goes to raves.
He's a cool guy.
Anyway,
Anyways,
okay, I think that's a good spot to end it. So
Yeah.
thank you guys for listening to another episode of the Rankaholics podcast. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
be real. We're gonna create a be real.
Oh, we should.
Only post.
We're
Only post
yeah, we're gonna
We'll
post
just
our OnlyFans
we'll just
stuff on there.
we'll just trade off who logs into it. We'll
Oh,
just
man.
switch like
yeah,
every
because if it's
few
just me,
weeks.
it's just gonna be me at a computer.
Yeah, if you give it to me, you're gonna see some rate me daddy content.
yeah. So also leave us a review, on Spotify, Apple Podcast app, YouTube. No, I don't think you can leave reviews on YouTube, but subscribe to us on YouTube. YouTube, like we said, our stuff's been going up. So like and subscribe and whatever other YouTubers say. Click the bell for notifications.
This is a real podcaster.
Yeah, as a real podcaster. So I think that's it. So until next time, guys.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.